Thanks for joining this morning session. I'm going to give a very short brief about this subject. I thought I just want to take attendance for the confirmation of this section 5 and 6 because we have quite numbers in this section. 5 and 6 is about 60 students. For the section 11 and 12 is only 8 students, if I'm not mistaken. So this section 5 6 is many students, but it's okay. All right. A very quick and very short briefing about this subject. So please listen carefully. Try to understand about the flow of this subject for this semester. Okay. This subject is a manufacturing processes, which is code is SEMM 2713, and we have many section for this semesters, and it involve about 6 or 7 lecturers who teach this subject. Uh, I'm I'm showing you the CI which is being used in 2025 2026 semester 1. So the new CI I'm going to share soon because we just have a meeting yesterday. So it will be changed, especially on the lecturers. Okay, you can see this only 4 lecturers. 4 of us remain to teach in this semester, and will be additional lecturers, which is Dr. Azlan, Dr. Aiman, and Dr. Juzaili, right? So there will be about 7. Okay, and another one is Dr. Aini. So 8 of lecturers we teach for this subject for 300 something students. Okay, right. So basically in this course, if you can see in the course synopsis where it discuss on the fundamentals of various traditional and as well non-traditional manufacturing processes. Okay, especially focus on the metal. We have on the non-metal, but just a few. Okay, we are focusing on the metal, and as well about the sustainability of manufacturing concept. And we start on the first and second chapter, which is not discuss details deeply on the process, but the first chapter and second chapter, we're going to start on introduction about what is the manufacturing. Okay, what is manufacturing? And on the second chapter, we're going to talk about the manufacturing aspect. Okay, I'm going to give some few lectures on the GDNT. Okay, just introduction about manufacturing. But start on the chapter 3. Okay, chapter 3 onwards, I'm going to give a lecture on the process. Okay, for example, about polymer, uh, casting, okay, about joining process, metal forming, and there will be a machining process. Okay, so what you need to know is that by the end of this course, you as a student able to select suitable manufacturing process. It means that by following this class, you will understand, okay, you will understand every single topics process in the manufacturing. As the engineers, just to let you know, any university, any courses, especially in engineering, is a compulsory wajib that student need to understand about this. Because if you want to be an engineer, you need to know about the process. And basically process in industry, we are going to process 2 types of materials, which is a metal and non-metals. Okay, so you need to know the capabilities. Okay, we can say about the advantage, the disadvantage, of pro and cons for every single process. And for every single process, we have sub process. Okay, for example, in welding, for example, if you talk about joining, one of the subtopic is welding. So in welding, we categorize a few sub process. Okay, which is a fusion weld and a solid state. That is one of the examples. So engineers need to know all those things. Okay, so you want to be a good engineer, please come to my class and try to understand my lecture. If you don't understand, you can ask, no problem. Okay, so these are the CLO, which is a course learning outcome, and the program learning outcome. So why do you need to know about this is that, so you're going to understand for every single CLO, what are the assessment methods will be. For example, the first one is that the candidate or the students, you can evaluate the theories, how the principles work, which is relate to the manufacturing process and also the GDNT. So what will be method to be assessed for this CLO one? It will be in the test, it will be in the final, and it will be in the project. So that will be the examples of assessment methods, right? And then if you look at this student learning time, just to show you the topics that I'm going to deliver, okay, we're going to touch the first one, as I mentioned, for the first one will be the introduction to manufacturing. So this will be chapter 1, geometric, dimensioning, and tolerancing. This will be in the chapter 2. We have the polymer process, we have the casting process, we have the metal forming, we have the joining process, machining, and CAD/CAM and CNC will be the assignments. Okay. The only thing is that in this semester, we're going to have a new way of how to deliver this CAD/CAM and CNC, because in the CAD/CAM and CNC, there will be assignments about uh, students who need to submit the coding in machining for computer numerical control. It's a very simple program in this assignment, which is you're going to use the G code and M code. So what did we discuss for this semester, just to make sure that students really understand about the GM, GNM code. So all lecturers will deliver in the class, but complete, okay, to complete this assignment, we're going to have a big session in the big hall, and then it will be delivered by TS Mr. Rosaimi. So he's going to in charge on teaching about the G code and M code. And after the session, so all students need to complete the assignment in the hall. And at the end of his session, you need to submit. So that is just to give some, what is our plan, is our, I mean, the lecturer's plan, to make sure the knowledge of this coding for CNC, uh, the student will understand. Okay, instead of just give it to you, and then you do it in your college, and then you just submit. We don't know whether you really understand or not. Okay, all right. And there will be a test. Okay, test 1, test 2, assignments. Okay, and you're going to have a group projects. So for this section, section 5 and 6, in my records is about 60 students. So every single groups going to have about 4 students. I'm going to I think I'm going to point you, and I will share the groups of the members for every single groups soon by today, hopefully. I'm going to share in the WhatsApp group and as well in the e-learning, right? And just to let you know is that in the group project, there will be 5 marks, which is for team working. It's a peer review. Peer review is mean that every single clicks will assess you. It's a 5 marks. Be careful. Okay, I'm always remind to my students because these 5 marks, okay, it will affect your grades. Okay, instead of you can get A, or if you lose these 5 marks, you're going to drop for A minus. If A minus, then you can drop to B plus. Okay, these 5 marks is assessment for the team working in the group project. Okay, so group project will be 15%. So easily to get carry marks for about 60%. So I'm always encourage my students to get score, high score marks in your carry marks for the continuous assessment, not in the final. Because I'm not believe in the final. Because I don't know how do you prepare for your final. We as a lecturer, we try to prepare as good as what we can. But as I mentioned, uh, last semesters, in my class, there is one, if I'm not mistaken, one or two student which is have a good marks, high marks, okay, but most of them are in the middle, okay, and the reason is that final, final, and as well in the test, not in the group project because normally group projects, team working, assignments, it will be okay, but for the test and final, especially final, so be careful, right? Okay, final exam will be 40%. Okay, is there any question? Is there any question? Any question? Nak tanya apa-apa, boleh tanya. Ian, Ian, I'm going to ask any question. Yes, this week, Monday, there are 8 of you turn up. Some of them from section 11, 12, 11, and 12. Ian Ian datang. Ian Monday. Siapa lagi yang datang? Saya dah lupa dah nama. Any question? Adalah datang. Yes. Ada dengar suara tadi. Ada any question? Tak ada soalan?
Tiada.
Tiada. Okay. Alright. So before we dismiss, I'm going to share this attendance, section 5 and 6. So I'm going to share the QR code for section 5. Oops. What is this? Okay, wait. Okay, good. Okay, section 5. Can you please scan? Section 5. Okay, thank you. Very good. Wow, cepatnya. Section 5. There must be about 30. So this morning turn up 50. Okay, boleh nak tanya bila you all punya last class eh? When is your last class? Is it today or tomorrow? Anyone? Ian, when is your last class? Is it today or tomorrow?
Not sure, Doktor.
Oh, not sure. Maknanya hari ni dengan besok masih ada kelas lagi lah. Today and tomorrow. Okay, please scan. I'm still waiting. There's a few of you. Kenapa sedih? Tak balik raya lagi ke? Hafiz? Okay. Semua okay? Ada masalah attendance tak? Sebab attendance kat sini dia tak capture pula. Attendance still dia baca 0. Lama. Sekejap sekejap. Saya refresh sekejap. Wait. I'm trying to refresh. Okay, 26. All right, good. Okay, wait. Section 6. Okay, section 6, please. Twenty-six should be 34. Sekejap saya refresh. Eighteen. Should be 24. Atau ada banyak buka skrin. Atau ada yang tidur. Mana kawan yang tidur kejut? 26, 24. Sekejap saya refresh. Twenty. Mana lagi 4 ni? 4 atau 3 orang lagi. Okay, saya bagi seminit lagi, nanti saya tutup. 1 minit lagi saya bagi. 20. Tak gerak-gerak dah ni. Mana yang lain ni? Siapa yang tak ada? Ni kan ada yang message tak slide ini. 21. Okay, mana lagi cepat? Amin. Amin Faisal.
Ya, Doktor.
Dah balik ke belum?
Belum.
Ui, kamu orang mana? Asal mana?
Saya Negeri Sembilan.
Oh, Negeri Sembilan. Kat mana Negeri Sembilan?
Lenggeng.
Ha?
Lenggeng.
Oh, Lenggeng. Saya kampung mak mentua saya dekat Linggi. Dekat dengan Lubuk Cina.
Ya.
So, balik bila?
Besok kot.
Oh, besok. Naik apa? Naik motor? Bas? 22.
Naik kereta.
Oh, naik kereta. Okay. Najiha?
Yes, Doktor.
Kamu dah balik belum?
Dah.
Oh, dah balik mana? Kampung kat mana?
Kali ni saya raya dekat Perak.
Kali ni
Mm-mm.
balik rumah mak mentua ke apa?
Tak.
Oh, bukan. Sebab kata kali ni.
Tak.
Oh, Perak rumah siapa?
Perak rumah makcik. Sebab biasanya raya dekat Johor.
Oh, ya ke? Oh, kamu asal Johor?
Ha.
Oh, Johor kat mana?
Johor Tangkak.
Oh, Tangkak. Okay. So, dah sampai Perak lah ni.
Dah.
Alright, ni attendance dah 24. Okay, moga. So, I think tomorrow, Khamis. I think tomorrow we still have a class or what? Tomorrow, okay, tomorrow is tutorial. So, we're not going to conduct any tutorial at this moment. So, I think for the section 5 and 6, and all of us, 5 and 6 will be, today will be the last class for this week. And we're going to meet again after Hari Raya. Okay. Your class will be on Monday or what? Section 5 and 6. Okay, not Monday. Because that Monday I will not be around in UTM. I'm still in Kuala Lumpur because on the 3rd or the 4th Raya, I'm going to go. I'm going to Bangkok for 1 week. So I will come back to UTM maybe on the Hari Selasa lah, on the Tuesday after Raya, Tuesday or Wednesday. Okay. All right. Okay guys. I would like to ucapkan selamat. Ada chat ke? Tadi ada nampak ada. Saya pun tak pandai nak buka. UTM Smart tak dapat scan QR. Mungkin sebab tak keluar subjek lagi. Okay. Tak apa Ikhwan. It's okay. Thanks for the information. Alright. Ucapkan selamat Hari Raya kepada semua yang akan menyambut Hari Raya. And just to remind that apabila you balik for this 1 week holiday, everyone please take care of yourself. Okay, jangan lasak-lasak sangat. Jangan terlalu happy sangat. Okay, Zikri, thank you for the fire. Jaga diri baik-baik. Apa ni, doktor? Cat software apa nak kena download nanti? There is no involved on the software for this subject. This subject basically, you mean this CNN? Tak. Dia tak ada. Dia tidak melibat. There is no involved software for this subject. It's like that you attend this course and just listen and try to understand. That's all. Okay, there is no involved software that you need to do coding ke apa, tak ada. Not to worry. Alright. So please take care of yourself sepanjang Hari Raya for 1 week and don't forget to return back to UTM. Okay, hopefully you enjoy whatever it is in this Hari Raya. Orang kata macam biasalah, minta maaf banyak-banyak dengan kawan-kawan. 0-0 is common lah. So happy time for 1 week. Orang kata at this moment for 1 week, jangan fikir pasal subjek. And don't message anything about subject. Jangan tanya assignment ke apa, tak payah. Free your time. Have a nice weekend. A long weekend. Nice journey. Nice trip. And please take care. Okay? Alright, I think that's all this morning. Thanks again to all of you who turned up this morning. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Assalamualaikum.
Thank you, Doktor.
Okay, sama.
Thank you, Doktor.
Alright.
Thank you, Doktor.
Okay, sama.
Thank you, Doktor.
Okay, sama. Okay. Sama-sama.